Hi, welcome back to this series of videos on leadership. I haven't done one for a while. Today's something I noticed when I was doing my morning workout, and I like to get my energy moving in the morning. I think for me it's really important. And something I noticed was this whiny little voice inside in there that always wants to take a little break when it gets tough. Often wants to have a little treat, cup of tea, sit down, even a glass of water. It doesn't really matter what it is. Play with my phone for a little bit, all that kind of stuff. And just really resolving inside myself not to go there, to allow the thought comes in, oh, just have a little treat, this whiny little voice, and just let it go out again, and don't follow it. Don't do the behavior that it suggests. And I'm developing more resolve to really stay with this, and I'm aware of just how many people I see sort of locked in this bloody treat cycle, that you've got to constantly give yourself some little treat to get through the day. I mean, what the fuck is that about? I tell you what it's about. You don't want to feel. Basically, that's the bottom line. That's what it is for me. Often the treat or any food or drink treat is putting a little bit of insulation around my belly down here, The belly is a naturally fiery, reactive place, Everyone is a Muslim terrorist in their belly, ready to just kick off at the slightest fucking trigger and just really fucking have it. And our mind, our ego, does not really like this, unless we've got the kind of mentality of sort of like a Francis Begbie or something out of Train Spotting, or Football Hooligan, that kind of thing. We don't really like that part of ourselves, and so different ways that we have, and we believe it's totally socially unacceptable, which in some ways it is in our society. But, if all you're doing is padding out and treating yourself so you don't have to feel gut level feelings, what the fuck does this say about you at the end of the day? It's not good, is it? It's not good. So I'm starting to get resolved to stop the treating, and I advise you too, if you're watching this thing, beware this whiny little voice inside, always wanting a bloody treat, or just to sit down for a bit, or just to have a little bit of this, or whatever. And then all the little backstories that kind of reinforce that perspective and make it seem like it's okay to have a little treat, and you just deserve it, and you've worked really hard for your little treat. Fuck that shit. Drop it. At the end of the day, they're just stories. I learned meditation for a long time before I got into this stuff, and what it taught me was, you don't have to buy the fucking story. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to push it away, but you can let it come in and you can let it go out, and then just see what's underneath. These treat stories, these little stories that take us out of the moment, are mostly there because there are a lot of feelings inside, and if we just feel them in our body, something becomes integrated. Might be a bit scary, but we just keep breathing and something will move. Okay, that's my little talk about leadership for today, and thank you for listening. Cheers, bye.